Hello and welcome everyone. I'm A Squared Gamer, and today I am finally back, and we will play some Crusader Kings 3. Get back to my roots. Let's well, no, right before I get into it, I would like to talk for a quick second, because I did mention at the, was it the beginning of the week, of the month? I think it was. It was the beginning of this month. I mentioned that my job was in transition and that I wasn't sure what my schedule would look like, but that I was thinking there would be more streams this month. Turns out I was completely wrong and it was the opposite. So I've been very tired trying to deal with my new situation at my job. And so that has led to less streams this month. But the transition is over. And so everything is back to normal. I still don't quite know the exact schedule of when I'll be streaming. So I don't know if I'll stream which days at which times. However, I do know that going forward, oh, what's up with my connection? I don't know. My internet is not good today. I keep dropping frames. Before the stream started, it crashed. And so, like, the first 3 minutes ended up turning into its own VOD, and I had to go into my Twitch channel and delete it. So, oh, I'm dropping frames again. Let me see. What's causing that? I don't actually know what's causing that. You know what it might be? Before I started stream, I started updating a couple different games that needed updates because it's been so long. It's been almost a month since I last opened Steam. And so before I started stream, Crusader Kings needed an update. Madden needed an update, and I was doing both. I wasn't sure which game I was going to play today, but Madden is still updating, so that's why we started with Crusader Kings 3, because that update was quick. So let me pause the Madden update, and I'm no longer dropping frames, so maybe that did it. Maybe that was it. My computer couldn't handle it. So maybe my connection will be better going forward. But back to what I was saying. I don't know the exact days, but starting this week, this should be my last Monday stream. I know that. Going forward, I could stream any day of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there's 4 days. I could stream any one of those 4 days. I probably will not stream all 4, but I'm trying to get at least 2 streams in every week like I was doing beforehand, before my whole job situation cropped up. And so I don't know which 2 days I'll get in. It really depends on which days I can fit a stream in, which days I'm not busy and I'm just sitting around at home. And that's why going forward, I will probably leave the schedule tab on my Twitch channel blank, because I don't know what days I will be streaming. But I do know I will have at least 2 streams every week, and they will fall on some day between Thursday and Sunday. And so going forward, that'll be my stream schedule. Again, I'm not going to post it because I don't know which days, and I don't know if I'm going to stream 2, 3, or 4 times a week. But expect at least 2. So that is that. Dominic Cook, hello. Welcome. Is there something else before we get right into Crusader Kings 3? No, that was it. Yeah, so like I said, my job was in transition, so I'm sorry for my stream schedule being so inconsistent these last 2-3 weeks. But like I said, this is my last Monday stream, but starting this week, my schedule should be more consistent, and you should be getting more streams out of me. So let's get into Crusader Kings 3. I have seen a lot of news before anyone asks about Paradox and the let's call them mixed reviews that the Coronations DLC received. I have not downloaded that DLC yet. I probably will not download it for a while. I'm gonna wait and see what's going on. They did get a new update. They're on 1.17.1, and that update supposedly fixes whatever issues Coronations had. Either way, I will hold off on downloading the Coronations DLC, at least for a couple months. Let the community play test it, and then I'll figure if it's worth downloading after the fact. For now, though, we have a couple of things. We have a court event available. We're above our domain limit because we just revoked this land from its previous holder, who is in our prison, if I remember correctly. New game? Oh, okay. I will continue then. Yeah, we're gonna continue this until I can reach my goals. So end game goal for this run, for this playthrough, is to create the Empire of Tibet. I feel like I should be at least halfway there, I think. For now, we have created a new kingdom, which is not the Kingdom of Amdo. This is the Gyalpo of Amdo, which I founded. So it's a new kingdom that didn't exist before, even though it still has the Amdo name, only because the Amdo Duchy is my primary title, and that's why this is called Amdo. But really, I can name it whatever I want. Can I rename? Actually, I will do that. Let me rename. Can I rename? That is the question. Yeah. So let's name it after our house. Our flag is red, so let's go there. I think that's the same color as the house flag. No, the house flag is a little brighter red. Yeah, so now if you look at the kingdom titles, there's Kiron. All of our current lands, when we founded the kingdom, are part of our de jure part of our lands. We have a couple of counties here, here, and here that we conquered after founding the new kingdom. And we have one county right here down the middle that we have claims on, but we founded the kingdom before taking it over. And so that's why it's still considered de jure part of my kingdom, even though it wasn't part of it when I founded the kingdom. So yeah, that is that, our new kingdom. My army, why is my army up? Are we sieging? Yes, we are sieging Banbar at the moment. This is our war with Nanken. We want this county here. Or this duchy. This is a duchy. So we want this duchy here. We currently hold it, which is why our ticking war score is slowly going up. So even if we do nothing, we should win this war. However, I'm currently trying to get another siege in, seeing as how they have no soldiers. So in 9 months, once we siege this place out, this war should be over. We have 2 schemes going on. This one's at 68%, which is why I haven't executed it yet, even though I already have more than 5 advantages. This one is at 95%, but I only have 4 advantages, so I will wait 2 months before executing it. I currently don't have any personal schemes. Well, that's not good. My spy master hates me, so let's start swaying her. It's very easy. So we'll start a sway scheme to get her to like me more. And then my doctor likes me, so that's good. Those are the two positions that you want to have like you, because they are very powerful agents when other people do schemes against you. So just have them like you so that they do not scheme against you. Doctor and Spy Master. And as you can see, my Spy Master does not like me. So let's try and fix that. Bonbar is a good name, Dominic. I agree with you there. Bonbar. Banbar? Bonbar. I think it's Bonbar. Well, Bonbar sounds better. Okay, so I have a sway scheme. I've got 2 intrigue schemes. What is this? An inspiration project. He is writing about diplomacy. He's very competent at his craft. I've already invested 61 gold into him. His inspiration is at 6 out of 10. A 75% chance of progressing each month. Okay, 6 months left. I should be able to get it up to here by then, I think. And we have 15 messages. Usually it's just because I opened the game all again, so these are just messages I've already seen, but they're marked as unread. Ah, yes. I have to give up 1 duchy as a king, as a Gyapo, which is a king title, king equivalent title. I can only hold 2 duchies, and I currently have 3. That's what a petty kingdom is. It's a duchy. And so I need to give 1 of them up. If this guy dies, I lose land. I can call allies. Powerful vassals want positions. These are wars I can declare. I can demand payment. Are these all family members? My jester only has 3 gold. But everyone else is a family member. And then... yeah, okay. So there's a couple things that these messages reminded me. And I'm trying to remember what it was that they reminded me. Okay, these 2 things. Too many duchies and my realm will lose land. So first, for duchies, I want to look at realm succession. And I want to see who gets what when I die. My player heir will get the entire Gyapo of Kirang. He'll also get the petty kingdom of Amdo and the county of Amdo, the county of Nianrong, and the county of Trandam. Is Trandam part of Amdo? It is not. So why does he get Trandam? He should get one of these, and then Mingma here should get Trandam. I can fix that by giving Trandam to Mingma. But he's too young. I'll wait until he's of age. Although I don't think I will live that long. Either way, Konchuk gets Konyi, and Takma gets Nima. So Konchuk gets Konyi. Konyi, and then Takma gets Nima. So I can just give Konyi to Konchuk. However, if I control click my kingdom, that should show me all the duchies within. Okay, so Konyi is currently held by Bompo, and his primary title is the county of Garko. But he has the other 3 kingdoms within Konyi. Oh, Sewa. Okay, so if I take Sewa from Aksay, I can then give that county to my son, Konchuk, and then I can give him Konyi. Because the problem is I cannot give anyone a duchy title unless they already hold a county within that duchy. So I can't just give the duchy to someone who doesn't live there. So I'm going to have to go to war with Aksay over the county of Sewa, currently in Kunko. And then I can give him Konyi. Can I do anything diplomatically? Doesn't look like I can. Yeah, she has the county of Sewa, which is mine. Okay. So that's that plan. Meanwhile, the guy that I have imprisoned, he has 2 more counties which I would like to strip him of. Yeah, he has to pay his own ransom, and he's currently losing 18 gold in debt. So how do I revoke his title? They're both acts of tyranny. There they are. Should I? Shumarho is the one closest to me. I think I should. You have 3 siblings. That one has no children. That one has no children. That one has no children. That means if I torture you, nothing will happen. Might discover a secret. Okay. I still need 1 more dark insight. And there it is. So I will no longer torture anybody going forward. Which means Wall can be free. Are you worth recruiting? Now you're a lunatic. You've been in my prison 28 years. I'll just get the hook on you. Okay. You're free. I no longer need to torture anybody. How about you? You do have 18 learning and you are a novice physician. Wait, is that why you're in my prison? Did I abduct you? Because I want you to be my doctor? I think I did. Demand conversion, recruit, and gain a hook? No. It's okay. And now this guy will stay in prison while I revoke his titles. Yeah, Wall is a guy that's been in my prison for a while. I actually forget how he got here after I was 28 years ago. But the only reason I left him in my prison was because he has no relationships, no family. He does have 3 relationships. He has 3 friends. But all 3 of these people, all 3 of his friends have been in my prison at one point or another. This guy is currently in my prison. This guy was in my prison, I think at the same time as Wall. I think I captured them during a war. And then her, I don't remember when I captured her, but she was in my prison as well at one point. And so I left him in here because though I can keep torturing him. And that would give me a chance of getting a dark insight. But he has no family, because when you torture someone, their family automatically hates you. Minus 100. Or minus 75, but that'll get you to minus 100. So I kept him in here because he has no family. So I just kept torturing him, kept getting dark insights to the point where now, if you look at my dark insights, I have maxed out. Because you can get a max of 5 in each prowess and intrigue. And as you can see, I have 5 prowess and I have 5 in intrigue. So this gives me plus 5 to my intrigue. You can see it right there. Dark Insights plus 1, Dark Insights plus 4. That's the plus 5 max. And then my prowess as well, if you look at my prowess, you'll see Dark Insights, prowess plus 5. Which means I no longer need to torture people. And the reason I had that in the first place was because the intrigue lifestyle tree, you can see the torture branch I completely maxed out. technically he maxed it out before I played as his character, because I don't really like the torturer tree. It doesn't help much, doesn't give you much bonuses. But, you know, he did it himself. And I do like to roleplay through the game, making decisions based on the character themselves. And so since they decided to be a torturer, I did not reset the perks. I kept them all and played as such. And so I've been torturing people to get all my Dark Insights. Oh, I forgot to show. Dark Insights is this very first perk. When you torture someone, 50% chance to gain either 1 intrigue or 1 prowess. Which is why Wall was in prison for 28 years, because it's only a 50-50 chance of me actually getting a Dark Insight. So he had to be tortured a lot. Which is why he ended up becoming a lunatic. But yep, now he's free. Both my Marshal and my Spy Master. What about my Marshal and my Spy Master? Oh, you mean Wall's friends? Those are not? Or do you just mean people that hate me? Because Wall's friends are not my Marshal and my Spy Master. This one is just wandering somewhere outside of my kingdom. And then the other friend is this guy, who is my or my Marshal's Marshal. Is who he is. Because Hung said the second is my Marshal. And this guy just happens to be his Marshal. But I did torture him as well. This is why he has a minus 36 opinion of me. Because I tortured him. But that goes up by 1.47 every year. And it starts out at minus 75. Yeah, you see Wall has a minus 278 opinion of me. Because I tortured him. So that's how many times I tortured him. That is a lot. Yeah, that is that. Once I unpause, the torture will begin. And then the duchies, I already have a plan. But for me to attack Aksay, I must first end my war with Nanken. And before I unpause and continue my war with Nanken, I must first go to my royal court and trigger this event here. It came to me in a dream. Artis is the guy who has the inspiration. He's the one currently making me a book, I think. Generous Gyalpo, let me express all my gratitude and bring you every very good tidings. Artis exclaims while hurrying to me. Hurrying? I've never heard that word before. I don't know what that means. I assume it means hur. No, what I think, my assumption is that should say hurrying, and it's a typo, and Paradox just forgot to put in the Y. It happens. Yeah, so he exclaims while hurrying to me. Makes much more sense than hurrying, because I've never heard hurrying before. Okay, let me take a sip of water before I finish reading this. Yeah, they're not English. Yeah, I think... What is Paradox? Is it Swedish? Finnish? Danish? I think they're... The company is somewhere up there, I think. Yeah, I think Swedish as well. That was the first name that came out of my mouth, so that must mean that is what my brain instinctively thinks. Somewhere in my subconscious. Let me finish this event. It came to me in a dream. Let me express my gratitude and bring you good tidings. He's hurrying towards me. I have been thoroughly enjoying the quarters you have assigned to me. They are so spacious, so I can pace around while thinking, and work undisturbed at leisure. The view on the garden is breathtakingly inspiring, and the bed. Oh, the bed is so comfortable. I feel like I'm sleeping on a cloud. In fact, a heavenly inspiration to make your book even better just came to me while I was sleeping. I need to hurry back to work. The last option will be chosen for you in 177 days. I don't know what that means. I'm really happy to hear that. The artifact produced through his inspiration might be of a slightly higher quality. Book inspiration gains 1 progress. I lose 17 stress. Did I have any stress to begin with? I did not. I'm at 0. The book inspiration needed 3 more. No, it's at 6 out of 10, so it needs 4 more. I'm happy to hear that. And so now it's at 7 out of 10. So now it only needs 3 more, and I have 4 months to do it. I don't think I might not be able to get it. I did get 1 in 2 months, which means if I continue at this rate, I'll get 2 in 4, which would get me to 9 out of 10. And 9 out of 10 is definitely not 10 out of 10, and so I think I probably will not reach it. I'm losing 5 gold per month. Is my consular working on organizing the army? Yes, he is. I keep fabricating hooks on people, and so even though I'm losing so much money, my gold is still up to 500, which is the great thing about playing as an intrigue character. You can just demand payment for hooks and earn some money. And if you don't have any hooks, you can just make stuff up on everyone nearby, as I am currently doing. Is there anything else I should do before unpausing? I don't think there is. This siege is currently happening at the moment. It's 100% supplied. 1% attrition per month. That's fine. So in 9 months, I'd only lose 9 attrition, I think. Yeah, so we will unpause, and I think the torture comes first, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent, but it can separate flesh from bones just as well as any knife. A truth Mangiel here is soon to experience. He will be sleeping on his stomach for quite some time. Had to be done. 15% chance he becomes a lunatic. Let's see if he does. He does not. Oh, but he became possessed. He accepted my ransom, so he left the prison with a hook. I didn't recruit him, though, so he's wandering. Is he broke? He is. So I cannot demand payment for that hook. And then who's this guy? Oh, there's another guy I'm releasing. Watch your step now. Dompu. Wait. He exposed his relationship with her. Okay. Oh, she's married. I was about to marry you to her, but she's married. And you're married. To someone beautiful. Oh, I only married you to her because you're about to die soon. And then I can have this beautiful woman in my court who I can then marry to someone else. So that's fine. Better you don't get her pregnant, actually. And then this army just split up. Oh, they're retreating. Okay. Okay, my religious leader just finished. Oh, he's infirmed. Perfect, because he hates me. The sooner he dies, the better. But yeah, he finished converting faith in Trondheim. And so, is there anywhere else that needs to convert faith? Yes, I have 2 more counties left of Carwe Bompo. So he can work on here. That'll take him 4 years. And then over here, I believe it'll take him 16. Right? Oh no, 4. Okay. Work on that then. You can work on Garkong. Everyone is of my culture, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's look at the maps. The Faith map. I have spread Ari throughout most of my land. We're currently working up here. And then my vassal, I believe, is working down here. But yeah, we split Carwe Bompo here right down the middle. Because Ari did not exist anywhere in the world outside of this area here. This holy site in Ava. And meanwhile, I was Ari, and so once I founded my kingdom, I started spreading it, and now we have the biggest section of Ari faith in the world is my kingdom. No longer Ava. I haven't looked at the rest of the world in a while. Taoist religion is coming up here, overtaking the Muslim, or not the Muslims, the Catholics. Is this one of those faith events that just pop up out of nowhere from time to time? It must be. Because I haven't seen this in previous playthroughs. I watched a lot of people play. I only have one previous playthrough before this one. So this didn't happen there, but I have seen other people play. And I've never seen, or I shouldn't say never, but I don't remember seeing this as being a common religion that pops up. If you'd like to catch my previous playthrough, by the way, you can watch it on my YouTube channel. I upload all of my streams up to my YouTube channel. So if you miss anything, or if you'd like to catch up or see previous playthroughs, you can just go there. Same tag as my Twitch, @A2Gamer. I got a bit distracted there because Carpathia has gotten huge. It keeps getting bigger and bigger every single time I look. Vladimir is pretty big as well, but Carpathia has almost taken out the Holy Roman Empire. France is still ruled by a descendant of Charlemagne. So as long as the Carling house, as you can see here, is ruling France, it will continue to be called West Francia. West Francia? Instead of just France. So if someone else of a different house were to replace this ruler, this king, it would instantly change its name to France. Meanwhile, England was formed, but Alba is completely taking over this big island here. And the Irish are still split into two confederations. Oh no, now they're both called Irish. Oh no, this one's called Leinster. Okay. And Alba took Iceland as well. And what's up here? The Sami Confederation. And Finland is just slowly getting overtaken by Sami. Or maybe it's the other way around. Mali is huge, just almost taking all of Western Africa. And it looks like the Muslims have won the Reconquista. They've all but pushed the Catholics out of Iberia. Mozarabic is a Christian faith. So there's more Christians here than I thought, just looking at the other map, at the political map. But the Catholics are just on the coasts. That's not good for them. And then I did want to look at Mesopotamia is pretty huge here. I did want to look at my culture map. The Sumpa culture here. It does exist outside of our borders, but mostly the biggest chunk, I think like 2/3 of the entire culture area, is part of my kingdom. So that's good. Should we make an alliance with somewhere? I believe I currently have 2, 3. This guy is one of my vassals, so he doesn't count. Yeah, I'm currently allied to Bayin because my player heir is married to his daughter, or to the granddaughter of Shoying. I'll look at that in a second. And I'm also allied to this mercenary group. How? Captain Pendon and Captain... Ah, yes, my niece married to the captain of the mercenary group. And I currently have this guy, a hostage from Akse. Oh, wait, that's right. So I cannot declare war on him because I have his hostage. And I believe he has mine. But yeah, only 2 alliances. It's not a lot. But in this area around me, I actually have one of the larger troop sizes. And so I don't have to worry too much about an alliance to protect myself. Or an alliance to attack. Because I can attack by myself. If you look at Guge here, they have 300 soldiers fewer than me. Axe is currently at war. When they're not, they're with me as the top 2 biggest players. They're usually around 2,000 as well. And then you just have a bunch of smaller pieces. Kamarupa here is big, but they have 1,100. U used to be big, and they only have 300 now, and they're losing a war at the moment. Kumarleb has 1,500. Nagormo has 1,400. Let's see here. Mario has 2,200, so they have more than me, but they're a couple places away, so I don't have to worry about them. And also, this kingdom was founded by this guy, so I don't know if when he dies, this kingdom will be split up or not. But it's a good thing I looked because they are starting to get stronger than they used to be. So I probably will have to worry about that soon. Just not now. Vase. Oh, split. Yeah, I think it will split. Yeah. It is a tribal realm. And he has a bunch of children. And they're all boys. Look at this. Yeah, so that will split up. He has 8 children, only 1 was a girl, and she's already dead. So the other 7 are all boys. So they will definitely split that up. So let's unpause and let time start moving again. Kirong Legends. I find a rare moment alone with Hong, my hostage, remember, giving out my usual lessons on matters both worldly and pious, but the boy seems to have something else on his mind. I have been fascinated with your illustrious house, uncle. Can you tell me some of the legends of the House of Kirong? Prabhu Zappa is the founder. He was also my father, I believe. Yeah. Our house isn't that old. I'm only the 2nd generation. So I can either talk about my father, and he will be more likely to be loyal to you when he becomes an adult, or I'm something of a legend myself. Diplomacy challenge against him, and he's a child, and my diplomacy is 18, which is excellent. So that gives me a 0% chance of failure. So he'll be more likely to be loyal to me when he becomes an adult. I grow closer to forming a friendship with him, and he gains 15 opinion of me. Currently, he's at minus 50. That's not good. Ah, yes, because I'm a tyrant. So everyone in my court will have minus 77 opinion of me. But as soon as he leaves my court, he'll have a positive opinion. But every little bit helps, so I'll brag about myself. He's impressed by my story. So now he's at minus 30. And I'm back. Today seems like it's a bad internet day for me. So this will probably be a shorter stream. I'm going to keep going, but it'll probably only be like an hour more. For now, though, we have this inspiration here. Sabotage. Artists' exasperated cries spoil a quiet moment. How am I to go about writing about diplomacy when my quill keeps going missing? He rushes over to me. My lord, every time I make a bit of progress, it seems something goes wrong. I'm certain someone at court is tampering with my work. The writer huffs in frustration and storms off, back to his study. What an amateur. And that'll make it lower quality. Or, because of my intrigue skill, I could say, could it be? No. Putalabai? She is my rival. So this would be an intrigue challenge against her, I guess. Ooh, and I can arrest her. I have her pinned because I wanted to do a murder feast. I've never done one before. So I wanted to do a murder feast with her as soon as all the wars ended and everything was relaxed and settled. But it looks like I can just arrest her. It's a 98% chance, though. And a 1% chance of failure. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it in the future as well. If it's not 100%, then it's a 50-50. So if I instead take my wife and go from assisting ruler, which gives me +2 to intrigue, and put her to focus solely on court intrigue, which is +6 to intrigue, that'll give me an extra +4. And so now, what is the chance? 100%. It's a little cheesy. I'm cheesing the game a little, but that's fine. Okay, so I chose that option. It doesn't tell me whether I succeeded or not, but it was 100%, so I assume I did. And she can go back to assisting ruler. And then this guy, he stopped converting faith. Ah, because they converted themselves. Okay. So he can go to convert faith down here instead. It's the last county of my land that does not follow my faith. So he can convert down there. I don't need this guy converting culture. He's currently collecting taxes. But I don't want that. I want him developing my county. It'll take him 2 years. That's fine. This guy's working on domestic affairs so that my followers don't hate me as much. Yeah, so every single one of my followers has +14 opinion thanks to this. And the fact that they're all still in the negatives just goes to show how much they hate me because I'm a tyrant. So then this can get cleared out. Wait, Shigaze lost against Komai. What is Komai? Komai is a county in U for the county of Kangmar. This county down here. So Shigaze lost this county to this lady who's a vassal of U. Okay, so that happened. What is this little place down here? Gyeongse. Okay. What was I doing? I forget. I was sieging this place out. That's what I was doing. The inspiration is about to end, and I'm at 9 out of 10. I have 2 months left. Actually, this little line... No, this little line says it means approximately. So I have approximately 2 months left. I think I should be able to get one more event to get me to 10 out of 10. Meanwhile, the siege has 6 months left. Yeah, here's the last event. Inspiration, sabotage. I don't know, this is the last event. After supper, I lay in wait near Artus's room with a handful of guards, watching the passage as the castle grows darker. Just as I consider giving up, a trembling light dances down the corridor, followed by a cloaked silhouette. The dark figure pushes open the door to the study and furtively checks the corridors once more, her face illuminated by the flickering oil burner. Putalabai! Aha! To the dungeons! And as I have a fair reason, no one will think me a tyrant. I gain stress because I'm patient. I don't understand how this is not me being patient. This is me being very patient. I could throw her out of court, but then I don't get her in prison. I will handle this my own way, and I gain sneaky deeds for 5 years. My initial hostile schemes have a 5% chance for 5 years. I do like that. And apparently I don't like this one because I'm patient. And so for roleplay reasons, if it wasn't for roleplay reasons, I would have a tough decision between options 1 and 3. But since I like to play it out as the character would choose, I think the third option is the only correct option here. So now we have sneaky deeds. This scheme has 5 advantages. It's at 95%. Yeah, so let's execute this. Seize the moment. A daring rescue. Would it not be wonderful if he owed me not out of fear but out of gratitude? If I, for example, were to save him from vicious bandits while he was out traveling? Indeed, vicious bandits like the men currently waiting outside the castle gate? I would charge in with my guards at the last moment, driving them off and leaving Trinley in a life debt to me. I do not like using this scheme because it cost me 50 gold to pay the bandits. And now I only get a weak hook, which means I can only use it once. And if his position is not high enough, he won't even pay me 50 gold. He might pay me less, which would leave me in a loss. Fortunately, he'll pay me 50, but even if that's the case, all I did was break even. So it was basically just a waste of time. I did see a new target to go after. Where was it? Was it here? I think it was. It was Kumko. Yeah, she has 97 gold. So let's fabricate a hook on her. Very easy. I don't think I've ever done one on her before. And then we will always focus on scheme potential. And now we need new... Wow, they started fighting amongst themselves. They're both enemy armies. Zedoi... Am I at war with Zedoi? No, but Zedoi joined in this war. Or was it the other way around? I think Zedoi was... No, I don't know why. I remember there was a reason, but it's been so long since my last Crusader Kings stream that I don't remember what the reason actually was. Let's focus on the agents here instead. No, she refuses. Okay, what about Thief? No one from his court? Or her court? Her religious leader? No, she refuses. Am I gonna have to use my own family members? Is that what this is telling me? Oh, her marshal. He's a 19 thief. Wow, 36 diplomat. And then outcast. Okay, so first and foremost, we will have my daughter here be the diplomat. That gets me up to 71. The marshal would like to be the thief. Her marshal. That gets me up to 90. And now the outcast only needs a score of 5 to get me to the cap of 95%. And so I will scroll for roleplay purposes and find someone out of my court to get involved in this scheme. I say for roleplay purposes because I don't actually know whether that affects the scheme one way or another. Where the people come from, where the agents in the scheme come from. But it does make sense for my own personal headcanon that the fewer members of my court that I use in schemes, the less likely it is for people to find out that I'm the one scheming. Unfortunately, as I scrolled, I didn't find a single person out of my court willing to join in. And we're down here at 5. This guy's my courtier, but he has no relation to me, although he is married to my spy master. Wow, and they have a child together. Okay. That child is 3. They're already being educated. Okay, I already took care of that. Yeah. Learning education, and she has 11 learning, but everything else is balanced. Okay. So not him. What about Dawa? Beautiful Dawa, married to Tsenya. She has 1 child. And that child is married to this guy. And also has 1 child. Okay. It's a new one. Newborn. Oh, born today, October 9th. Okay. So yeah, Dawa has no connection to me other than being my courtier, so she can be the outcast. And now I'm at 95%. Now we just need an infiltrator. Currently, the phases are 98 days long. I could use my other daughter, but I will not. Sogyo is of my house. My nephew's a 15. Wow. Is it even worth it at that point? Yeah, I'll just use my nephew. No, I'll use this lady. She's the daughter of my niece. Yes, I'll use her. She's named after her mother, and her mother is named after her mother. No, her mother's named after her aunt. Yeah. So that'll do it. The phase is now 77 days long. This scheme is agented out. This siege has 6 months left, and this inspiration has still 2 months. Let's continue. Oh, she wants me to pay for a hook on Yeongtan. I will not, and because I did not, Yeongtan will like me more. This is why I keep having my spy master find secrets in my own court, because she always suggests this and I always say no. And it's one way to get my vassals who already hate me because I'm a tyrant to like me a little more. Extracurricular learning. Strange sights have a way of presenting themselves when you least expect it. So it proves when my personal physician, that guy, and Siama Devi, an experienced healer, confront me with the overexcited Hong in tow. Young Hong wishes to learn one of our professions, my lord, starts my doctor, and we would be inclined to teach him, Siama Devi interrupts exasperatedly. We just need your say-so, because I'm not going to be the one taking him away from his studies without that. Okay, so my doctor will teach him to be a doctor, so he gains the trait novice physician, and his learning increases by 2. What is he currently focusing on? Learning. Okay. Pensive would be stewardship and learning. I think he should have focused on stewardship. It's too late now, but because he became just, that gave him +2 to stewardship and only +1 to learning. But this would give him +2 automatically, permanently, to his base. Herbalism is an interesting area of research. That also increases learning by 2. Or just don't let it take too much time away from your studies. 25% chance of him learning either or. And then there's also 25% chance of his diplomacy or stewardship increasing by 2, or his martial or intrigue increasing by 1. But that would stress me out because I'm patient, so I'm not going to choose that. And this guy's a hostage who's just going to leave my court anyway, so I don't really care that much. Let's just check out what Herbalist does. Medium health boost, intrigue and learning +2. What does Physician do? Small health boost, learning +1. So Herbalist is actually better than Novice Physician. Except Novice Physician can level up. And Herbalist cannot. But yeah, I'll keep him as an Herbalist. Herbalism is an interesting area of research. Inspiration realized. I did not get to 10 out of 10, but I was at 9 out of 10. My lord, my beneficiary's artist smiles and gestures me over with ink-stained hands. My book, my masterpiece, is finished. Behold! A beautiful tome that shows a modest understanding of diplomacy as it touches upon subjects such as court alliances. The cover is wood that has been painted to display a repeating image of mythological beasts. Oh wow indeed, Dominic. I'm impressed. Produced a beautiful book with excellent lettering. Let me pause. This siege has 5 months left. Where is the book? Oh, it's not a me book. It's a court book. Yes. Okay, so I can place it here. Sumpa Court Politics. Diplomacy +1. Prestige +0.01. Diplomacy Lifestyle Experience +20%. I like that. And I don't have anything else, so I might as well put it. And now it is displayed in the corner. Yeah, I have everything displayed. I don't want the maps. So that is our wonderful book. This is our wonderful siege. Oh, a scheme at court. Someone's trying to kill my nephew-in-law, Drakpade. Okay. My neighbor, the Gapovu, has lost against Boyul in the Boyul War for her claim on the county of Peliul. All of that is down here. Where is Boyul? Does U still have their little territories up here? No, they don't. Okay, so it's only here. Is it in Chigase? No. It's not in my land. Is it Nanken? No. Kamarupa. No, I don't see Boyul anywhere. Wait, I can just click on this, right? County of Payul. All the way up here. I was Kamarupa, which means this was U before, and U has lost it. I knew they had separated territories, and now Kamarupa has taken them. And so now U has no more separated territories. Does that mean I can take all of U for myself? I would like to leave the southern areas because my nephew here is the primary heir to Tsang, and then Tsang can take all these lands for himself with my help. I'd like to make an alliance after he takes over. For now, let's leave that alone. Let's go back to my siege. This one's at 91% out of a max of 92, so I don't think that matters. I'm just going to execute it now. If it fails, it fails. Let's seize the moment. Rather than an intricate scheme, I just threatened her to give me a hook, and of course she said yes. But this scheme is the one I use most often. It gains us 41 dread, and it's an active tyranny, so subjects lose 4 opinion of me. That is why my subjects hate me so much, and it's also why my dread has been at 100 for over 10 years now, almost 20 years. I cannot get it lower than 100 because he keeps using this scheme. But I'll take it. So now I have a weak hook on her. She has 112 gold. So now if I demand payment, she'll give me 50. And after all of that, I started the day with 511 gold, losing 5 gold per month. I'm now losing almost 6 gold per month, and yet my gold is at 544. This is why my monthly net loss is not affecting me much, because I just keep taking money from others. Now, my next target. You know what? This is your fault for paying or for doing something and making me focus on you. You're a torturer. You have 85 gold, so let's fabricate a hook on you. It'd be very easy. We'll still focus on scheme potential though. And you shall be my next victim. Looks like you are not a hated person in your court. No members of your court look like they want to get involved. So what about thief? It would be my player heir. Courtiers. What are my guests? So maybe I'll use them. What about Diplomat? One of my daughters. What about Outcast? Another one of my guests. Okay, what would it take to convince you? Okay, never mind that. First off, we'll use this guest. And what is this? This is Outcast. And then I believe Thief had another one of my guests. Yes, Shakya here would be a 20. And that gets me up to 76 max, which means to get to 95, I would need 19 from the Diplomat. Well, let's choose the Infiltrator first. My grandson Purple here. And now it's 71 days per phase. And now we can choose the Diplomat. We need 19 at least. I don't want to use my daughter. Yongten looks like it's going to have to be her. Yep, it's going to have to be Yongten. That should have gotten me to 97%, but like I said, the cap is 95. Oh, she herself is a spy master, and that's why this doesn't go to the max instantly. Minus 50 because she's a spy master. That's not good. That means it'll be more difficult. But the game did say it was going to be very easy, so hopefully that comes through. Meanwhile, this one will be executable in 44 days. And this siege... Oh, I've lost some soldiers. 5 months. Ooh, okay, my religious leader died and a new one took his place. He hates me even more than the last guy. And he's a lunatic. And his learning is only 5? Spineless maniac. I cannot fire them, right? No. Okay, so I'm going to have to kill you. It's why the last guy hated me so much. Because I killed like 4 guys to get to him. Ooh. You're lucky. I can't kill you quite yet. 516 gold. I think I'm going to fabricate a hook on him first, take his money, and then kill him. So we're going to do 2 schemes on him. For now, you're not going to be converting anyone. 7 years. I don't think he'll make it that far. I have 3 messages. Let's take one of these counties off of him. How is his health? Recently tortured and now he's possessed. Yeah, he might die soon. Let's take Chumarho. This is Chumarho. Yeah, let's take Chumarho. "16 opinion will be lost of me by my vassals. Control will decrease by 30. That's fine. And now he's my rival. That just makes it so that you're never going to leave my prison. In fact, I'm going to make sure you'd never leave my prison. By moving you to my dungeon. You have no family. Oh, you have 3 siblings. Oh yeah, they hated me. And now you have one little county, Kumarleb, which is the capital of this high chiefdom of Kumarleb. Yes, and now I have 7 holdings. Let's see. Whatever this says is part of Amdo, the Duchy of Amdo. So I will keep that. Meanwhile, Chumarho is part of the Duchy of Amdo. Okay, so I'll keep both. Trandam is part of the Duchy of Zadoy. So that one is the one I will give away. Back to the siege. 5 months. But we can kill him, powerless 7, sorry siblings. Yes, yes, yes. He will die soon. After I take the last county. Chumarho is under siege by this guy. Oh! How long? 7 months? Can I finish this siege? I mean, I'm at 92%. I don't think I need to finish this siege. Okay, fine. Let's go stop them. Outlive. Oh, he died! No! When my jailer brought the joyous news, I could scarce believe it. My rival has finally perished in my dungeons. To think that I will live in a world free from that swine, and to think that I was the one who brought it about. I'm so happy I could dance. On his shallow grave. I gained 150 prestige from that, and lost 75 stress. I mean, it's a good thing. I'm not happy, though, because now I have lost the county of Kumarleb. It has gone to Ooh. Huh. I thought it would go to Kumarleb. That's interesting. But yeah, I lost some land there. I don't like that. It's probably because I moved him from house arrest. And I did torture him. I probably shouldn't have tortured him. Why did I torture him? I still had wall, my handy dandy wall that I could have tortured if I wanted to. Did I not imprison Putalabai? I thought I did. Ah, okay, no. Oh well, I can still hold the murder feast. She wants to pay for hook on her. I will not. And that'll actually get her to like me. She'll go into the positives. So that's a plus 30 opinion. Someone's scheme just went to 5. But she's at 85%. Why is she at 85%? High Chiefess of Axe. Wait. Ah, she's the wife of the leader of Axe. I didn't realize that. She has her own land. Oh well, I'll execute it anyways. Seize the moment. And it worked. I just threatened her. She lost 30 opinion of me. That's fine. She has 103 gold. And so now if I demand payment, I'm up to 589 gold. My religious leader really hates me, but that's also fine because you're about to get double whammied. I'm going to fabricate a hook. I'm going to take your money. And then I'm going to kill you. And this one doesn't matter. I'm just going to use whoever has the highest stat. But why does my spy master refuse? She thinks it's too dangerous. But this guy's a coward. He's a spineless maniac. Why do you think it's too dangerous? I wish you explained. Is it because you're also a coward? It is. Okay, so Outcast Yamadevi's the highest. Diplomat would be my daughter. Donkar. Thief would be Donkar again. My player would be second. Infiltrator will be Donkar. Sanya would be second. Okay, so Donkar was highest as Diplomat. You know, the highest Thief would be my player Air. The highest Outcast would be Siama Devi. And the highest Infiltrator will be my daughter Sangye. That'll go from 89 days to 68. There you go. Not only are they all of my court, I feel like three of them are my own children. Scheme against our religious leader. That's good because my previous religious leader ended up convincing my children and all of my family members that I was an evil person, which I am, but I don't want my religious leader convincing my family of that. But now it will not be the case. No, you got something for 5 years. I don't know how long ago you typed that comment, so I don't know what that's actually about. For now, though, we will break up this siege. We'll get there in 4 months. The siege will end in 7. Okay, we have plenty of time. Wait, are they unsieging this? Okay, a couple things. The county of Chimaro has bandits running rampant. That makes sense. Because when I revoked the title, it did say it would lose minus 30 control. So now it's at 0. And I cannot have my marshal focus on it at the moment because he is currently focusing on organizing the army that is raised. To the impressive Gyalpo of Kirong, I humbly ask for you to accept my tribute and for you to become my new suzerain. She becomes a subjugated tributary. I don't have any of these. She provides me with gold and prestige on a regular basis. And the contract breaks when I die. In exchange, I will not raid them. I will not make war with them. And if they're attacked, I have to come to their aid. Well, I don't have to, but I may come to their aid. I'm fine. I wasn't planning on attacking Kumarleb. Especially now that I lost the Capra of Kumarleb. And then this one has 5 advantages. It's only at 83%. I can wait a bit. This one has 34 days until I can execute it. I'm going to wait until this one reaches its max potential of 95. Yeah, the rival you tried to put to jail, but you roleplayed so you got something for 5. Oh, okay. Yes, I remember. I got sneaky deeds instead of imprisoning them. Yeah, so that means that if I wasn't trying to think out what the character would do, I would have probably arrested them. Because in my mind, I had already had them arrested. But because I wanted to do what the character would do, I chose sneaky deeds for 5 years instead. What does sneaky deeds do anyways? Plus 5% to my schemes. That's not bad either. How long? This scheme has 5 months. This siege has 5 months as well. Meanwhile, I will get here in 37 days. Okay, they're running away. That's fine. Mukum is a minus 33 opinion of me. This will get him to minus 3 instead. And now, since they're running away, the siege has been broken. And so let's go down here and try and break this siege. My royal court has reached grandeur level 5. How do I see that? Throne room court artifacts. Court grandeur. So level 5 does what? It gives all of my courtiers a special trait, which would be administrative. They're not doubling back, are they? This scheme has 5. So let's execute. Seize the moment. It failed. Fine, I'll abandon the scheme. You only have 400 gold now, so I don't know what caused that. But either way, we'll just kill you then. 43 days to kill him. That's very fast. My niece here, Chomo, has a 28. Infiltrator. Thug. Senya at 35. And then the assassin. Okay. So the assassin could be Miksum. And it could be Mipam. That'll get me to 95. Right off the bat. I won't even need the thug. In which case, let's only have one assassin. And then I'll have Senya be the thug. And that should get me to 100. But like I said, the cap is 95. Is he loyal? No. So then why do I have a minus 10? Is one of these guys loyal? No, neither one are loyal. So where's this minus 10 from the loyal trait coming from? I don't know. Either way, Chomo can be the infiltrator. So now I'll be able to kill him in 15 days. Wait, who's Miksum married to? I thought she was a member of my house. She's the daughter of my niece. He is Herculean, but he's homosexual. So the chance of children is lower. But she's only 18, so they have plenty of time. And then this one has 15 days. So in 15 days, both of these schemes will go to the next phase. Hopefully they both reach 95. I have 3 messages. I don't see them. How long till I get here? 3 months? How long till the siege? 3 months. Okay, I should be able to break that siege up. I'm gonna have to ignore this though if they double back. Doesn't look like they will. Yeah, so the siege has been broken in Chumarho. This one has 5. Okay, 15 days have passed. So I can execute both. First, we'll fabricate a hook on Dawa. Seize the moment. I threatened her. Thanks for the dread and the tyranny. It's a weak hook. Oh, she's pregnant. Well, for the baby shower, I would like 50 gold, please. I'm sure that's how baby showers work, right? The pregnant woman's supposed to pay me. Thank you. And now you get to die. Seize the moment. Champions and peasants. Tarabia has been sent to Yami's fateful embrace. Yami's the king of the underworld in Buddhism, because we're all Buddhist. And Tarabia is the name of my religious leader who the whole scheme was against. An agitated mob of angry peasants was waiting for Tarabia on his way through town. The mere sight of the Lord riding carelessly by was enough for them to explode into murderous violence. The few guards who accompanied their liege were powerless against the blind fury of a crowd craving blood. Tarabia was trampled, beaten, and stabbed beyond recognition, beyond any chance of survival. Thankfully, though there will always be whispers, my involvement remains unknown. Never underestimate the power of the mob. And I lose stress because I'm callous. Recruiter? Ooh. Jeez. I wish I had read that message before I clicked out of that event. Is there any way for me to see that event? No, I don't think there is. Do you remember what her name was? Because then I can search. I can search characters. And she should pop up. Because if I search characters, it tells me every single name of every single character in the game that the game has created. No clue? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. So he's murdered. So if I unpause, a bunch of things are about to happen because I need a new religious leader. Oh, no. He doesn't endorse me. He has 7 learning, which is poor. That means he must also die. But first, let's try and get his money out of him. I think he inherited the previous religious leaders because they both had 410 gold. So I think that's just coming from my temples. But they do not pay taxes because they do not endorse me. So I'll just steal it from them instead. Or I'm not going to steal it from them. I'll demand it from them. Pedant? Is that her name? Let's see. If I reset everything to default and then all realms, that's 34,060 characters. No? Okay, never mind then. Yeah, she was a peasant. Oh, okay, I see. It was a typo. So let's look for agents then. Donkar would be the biggest infiltrator. She's also the best thief, the best diplomat. And Siama Devi is the best outcast. But Opama is a guest. So let's use her instead. Oh wait, this is against my own religious leader. Let's not use her. Oh wait, the best was Siama Devi. Yeah, no, so let's use her. Yeah. Then my daughter can be the diplomat. And then the thief. Oh, it's at 92 already. Do we need a thief? I think we do need a thief. We failed last time. So let's use Shakya, another guest. And then no, wait. Let's use someone of my family. So the infiltrator will be Sangya, my other daughter. And that reduces the phase to 67 days. And then the thief can be... We only need 3. Let's use my other daughter, Torcelli. She's never get involved in these things. So there's 3 princesses. And we're back, I believe. We should be back. Yeah. Just refresh if it's a little laggy. I was just saying, our faith does not have revocable clerical appointments, which means I cannot replace my religious leader. And that is why I keep murdering religious leaders, the new ones, because I want to find someone with a high learning stat. So that's just going to keep happening. I'm going to keep murdering them until I get someone who's at least double digits. So they need to have at least 10 learning. I have 3 messages. I do not see the 3 messages. I'm trying to disrupt this siege, which has 38 days left. Hold on. I'll arrive in 27 days. The siege will end in 30. So I'll arrive in time to break it up. The war is currently at 99%. So if I break it up, the ticking war score should get +1 more, and that'll get me to 100. If this guy's not in my prison, is he? No. Okay. Wow. The sun has already set outside my window, and there's someone driving by with that loud radio. I don't know if you guys could hear it or not. Oh, Concho comes of age. Imagine if we get a giant religious leader. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't know if my faith has warrior monks, but if we get a giant religious leader, I'm definitely going to check so that I can recruit him into my army. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. A natural administrator from birth, it should surprise no one that he's come far in his studies of the management of the realm. Displaying a thorough understanding of the flow of gold and the wanderings of people, he even expresses a remarkable creativity in dealing with these matters. Did I have him do stewardship? I did fortune. Oh, he was my rival's ward? Ooh. I don't know what she told him, whispered in his ears. while I was not around, but he's got a plus 100 opinion of me, so it couldn't have been too bad. Ah, he doesn't hate me because I'm a tyrant. Although, even if the tyrant modifier appeared here, he'd still be in the positives, but it doesn't appear at all. They grow up fast. Let me pause. A couple things. He's intelligent. And so he needs to marry an intelligent wife, one. And two, wow, he's got 21 stewardship. Let me unpause. Fortune Builder's only a 3-star. Aso has arrived in Amdo to pay homage to me as a show of her loyalty. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough. Your primary heir is a member of my house. Because your husband is my nephew, Marshal, and vassal. Plus 2 more. What other 2? Ah, commander and champion. Yes, he's one of my knights because he's got 26 prowess. And he's the commander of my army because he's got 23 martial. And he's got defender, desert warrior, and master of logistics, which is maxed out at level 3. So he's my best commander. Show her in at once. Taking the knee. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Engamo Sangye, who is soon announced and ushered before me. She kneels in deference, offering nothing but her oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the Gyapo. At last I bid the Engamo arise, confirming my satisfaction and Sangye's rights to the lands she rules in my stead. Serve me well, Sangye. So she gained 75 prestige. I gained 3 court grandeur and 75 prestige as well. And my dynasty gains 50? 50 renown. Yeah, so I need now 89 more to reach the next level of splendor. Chando Nankin is the name of the house that rules over this place. These are all the houses, right? Arpad. What are they? What is their culture group? Magyar, which is a Magyar heritage? What is this? Ah, here it is. Okay, so they use Turkish fashion, Mongolian military equipment, and their architecture is from the Eurasian steppe. Okay, so they're Turkish, Mongolian, somewhere around here. Okay, good to know, I guess. Because Carpathia is so huge, that does make sense that they're one of the horde cultures. Mongolia doesn't even exist at the moment. I'm about to break up this siege. Oh, yep, they're running away. And that gets me to 100% so we can enforce the demands. To the worthless Gyapo, may your years be short and miserable. Usually they're much nicer when they lose a war. Probably because she still has other land. So be it. And now I'm the new target of this war. I knew this was going to happen. Because now that I took over Naku, Lhasa down here was trying to take over Naku before. But I still have war score because I control the target. Wait, so I'm at war with all of U? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, so that's a new war. I'm being raided by whom? It's not these guys who are raiding right behind me, is it? 31 days. I think it is these guys who are raiding right behind me. Trying to raid Trondheim. And then I have 7 messages. I have to feudalize Naku. But I will not feudalize Naku. Instead, what I will do is I will look at Naku. And Naku is part of the petty kingdom of Naku. So it's its own duchy. Okay. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. Instead of feudalizing it myself, I will go to my player heir. No, Konchuk. He just became an adult. No, because I'm going to give him Sewa for Konyi. Ah, I was going to find him an intelligent spouse. Okay. A couple things happened and it's just thrown me off. First, let's find him someone intelligent, just like he is. And that's not possible? Is that what you're telling me? It would take 16 years for them to marry. Okay, then instead of someone intelligent, let's clear that out. Let's just look for inheritable traits. 55 characters. Sort by sum of all skills. Lakshman is 27. He is temperate, just, and forgiving. He's a magnanimous paragon, so he's a really good person. I don't want to give him to the sadistic, paranoid, impatient lady here. She's 13. Content and diligent. That might be nice. Opposites attract. Yeah, I don't want my son to marry someone who's sadistic, though. I think Mahi Devi will be the one. But let's keep scrolling just in case. Oh, wait a minute. She's calm. She is impatient, but he is not patient. So if he had the patient trait, they would conflict with the impatient trait. But since he doesn't have the patient trait, then it's okay that she's impatient, seeing as how she's also content and calm, which are both good. And she is quick. I would like something outside of the intelligent tree, which would be quick, intelligent, and genius. I would like either the beautiful tree or the Herculean tree. She is zealous about her religion, which is different from ours, so that's not good. Meanwhile, she is cynical, which means I should be able to convert her from her faith. But she's greedy and content. So maybe not her. I would like them to be close in age as well. Oh. Doesn't look like I can find someone. I mean, this one has what? Pure-blooded? Which is a small health boost. And plus 10% to fertility. She is just like him. I don't know if I'll be able to convert that faith, though. Who is her? Will that cause an alliance? No. Her parents aren't really good enough. Okay, let's keep looking. He is content and she is content. Plus, there's an alliance here. But I think it's with a city. But she's pretty, so I do like that. So she's actually the #1 option for now. Ooh, she's fat. No, she's only 2. Okay, so it's gonna have to be this. Was it her? No, it wasn't her. It was her. Yeah, she still has her last trait available. She's a believer, which means, is that faith? Somewhat zealous. Okay. Less likely to accept conversion to other faiths. Okay. Her father has 191 soldiers. Yeah, it's just a city. That's fine. That's fine. 4 members in that house. So he loses 200 prestige. She gains 500. Because they're vastly inferior. Okay. Just barely accepts it though. And the children might get one of these 2 traits, or they might get the lower version, quick for this one, comely for this one, or they might get nothing, or they might get both. So there's a wide variety that could happen from their children. Let's send that proposal. Wait, we lost the siege? Hold on a second. Okay, she wants to pay for a hook on him. Yeah, we're not doing that. What just happened? How did that just happen? Weren't we supposed to arrive? Ah, because of the raiders, I turned around. Okay, let's take care of the raiders first. He gained the flamboyant trickster trait. Ah, he came of age as well. This is... Okay, just a random... just a random courtier. So she's beautiful, so he can marry her. Ah, but she's chaste, which means lower chance of children. Fertile, inheritable. Okay. You know what? It's gonna have to be her. She's 24, so they'll have plenty of chance of, plenty of chance to gain children. They're both lowborn, so he can come to. Ah, she's chaste and homosexual. Okay. Does beautiful help fertility? It does, plus 30%. So that should offset the 25% negative from being chaste. So in the balance, she's plus 5% fertility. Then I don't know how being of the wrong sexual orientation from the spouse, how that affects fertility. But either way, it's close enough. Thanks to her being beautiful. Now let's get these raiders out the way. Excellent. So is he now married? Yes. No, they're betrothed. Ah, she's only 13, that's why. Okay. He can wait. This is Purbu and Kota Devi, so he should definitely now be married. Excellent. Yep, they're married. And then young love. Hong's abilities are such that sometimes I forget he is still a child. But as we travel across the courtyard and I hear the tittering of 2 children to the side of us, I am suddenly reminded that kids will indeed still be kids. The 2 giggling children are clearly smitten with Hong, to the point where they both immediately stare furiously at the ground as he cheerily greets them. Though he is wise beyond his years, I can see the smile at the corner of Hong's mouth. Rinzin is wandering, Yang Mo is wandering. Okay, so these are not members of my court. I can make him like one of them, though. No, I can make one of them join my court. Or I can tell him to concentrate. And he'll have one of these. Are they worth joining my... Oh, okay, so she's a Lisper. And has her best stat is 13 intrigue. Bold Fool. Yeah, she's not worth it. What about Yangmo? Ooh, Yangmo is fairly balanced. I mean, her learning is low. Covetous Villain. I mean, she's not worth it. Martial and Stewardship. Currently learning Stewardship. I mean, yeah, I'll just tell him to concentrate. Although he'll lose 15 opinion on me. He's already at minus 43. You know what? Fine. Yang Mo is the better of the two. So I can have Yang Mo join my court. I think Hong holds something of a fancy for Yang Mo. And now she's in my court. Great. This battle should begin in 5 days because these people did not decide to abandon the raid, and I definitely have the advantage. Okay, I captured a prince of Mario. The victory gave me 10 prestige as well. And now let's go back down to Naku. Who came of age? Okay, that's Purbu coming of age. Meanwhile, this is me swaying my Spy Master. Plus 25 opinion. She's still at minus 16, so we'll keep swaying her. And then this guy, we can execute the scheme. Oh, I only have one scheme going on at the moment. That's not good. Let's execute it anyways. And it failed. Okay, it looks like schemes on my religious leaders are failing if they're a fabricate a hook scheme. So let's just murder you. And then we need someone else. Oh, these are the details of that victory. We only had 2 losses. The Raiders only had 2 survivors. So it was definitely a slaughter. I could make her Yangmo a bodyguard, but my faith is it my faith or my culture? I never remember which. One of them makes it so that women cannot be any warrior related field. Was Yangmo very strong? Well, she only has 8 prowess anyways. But yeah, is it my faith or my culture? Oh, my culture has martial men only. Okay, we need someone else. We are currently at war with Lhasa. Okay, that would be easy. This is Lhasa's mother, so let's fabricate a hook on her. She has 191 gold. That is a lot of money. And she's right on our border, too. Okay, so now we need to find agents for these, and then we need to come down to Naku, which I'm already doing. And we have messages of potential alliances. No. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it here. The stream has already lost connection twice on me, so I'm going to end the stream here before it does it again. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Next stream will not be this week, and by that I mean these weekdays. So the earliest will probably be the weekend. I might stream on Friday, but it more than likely will be on the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. The next stream. I hope to see you all there. For now, though, thanks for watching today. I do appreciate it. As I've mentioned before, you can catch my previous playthroughs on my YouTube channel. Same as my Twitch. I also post whenever I'm going live on the community post tab of my YouTube channel. So the next time I go live, if you're, keeping an eye on my YouTube, you'll be able to see me post when I'm live there. Or I also have an Instagram. I have pictures of my PC setup on my Instagram if you'd like to check that out. If not, I also post on my stories whenever I go live on my Instagram. So if you'd like to follow me there, next time I go live, you'll see the post. Like I said, my Twitch, my YouTube, my Instagram, all the same handle at A Squared Gamer. And then the last one is Twitter. I have Twitter and I post when I go live on Twitter as well. But that one is a different handle. It's at A Squared GMR because the gamer was taken. But give me a follow on any one of those if you want to know the next time I go live. For now, though, thank you for watching today's stream. Hopefully I see you all next time, and if I don't, that's fine as well. You guys have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time of day it is in your part of the world. I'll see you all next time.